Apparently there's a new virus out there and it's called the Hantavirus. Apparently it's like cough cough 2.0. Oh boy, it's just getting crazier and crazier, y'all. Ladies and germs, today we are discussing about the whole Hantavirus situation. Now, Hantavirus was discovered on a Disney cruise in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. I know, shocker. But on this cruise, there are some very bad actors, let's just say, because we can't say the official word because YouTube will not like the video. So basically there's bad actors on the same cruise as the Hantavirus cruise. So yeah, so my fat ass thought that they were on the same cruise. Turns out it was two different cruises and I made a little oopsie whoopsie, so my bad. But there was also a third cruise that had a different virus, and it was called the neurovirus, and basically it's like a stomach flu, and one person had it and they had to get hospitalized. But yeah, with the Hantavirus, you know, one person in Europe got affected with it, so they had to go to the hospital and do all this stuff. Mostly it's in Europe, not really in the United States. There hasn't really been any claims lately with the whole Hantavirus over in North America, but in Europe there was like a couple cases, like there's been like 6 to 8 cases about it. So far, like 3 people have died from it, which it's pretty bad because there's no cure for it. But here's a little something. But there was a guy on the Hantavirus cruise and he filmed a TikTok basically saying that, oh dude, we have families, man. Like obviously dude, this is fake and it's all scripted. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. Anytime you see a video like this on the internet, you gotta be dumb enough to fall for this because this is obviously fake and it's scripted. Like look, 1 second he's staring at the camera and the next second he's staring at something else. So yeah, that shows you that he's not actually meaning it in the video. I just can't believe people fell for this because this guy pulled one of the oldest tricks in the book, posting all sad and hopeless video on the internet to get people to feel bad for him and, you know, pray for him. But in reality, he's just doing this that way he can make money and get attention from it. All of this just for views. Now back to the Hantavirus thing. I forgot to mention this. How do you get it? Well, basically if you smell rat shit, or if you get near a rat, or if you get infected by someone with it, and then yes, that's basically how you get Hantavirus. You know what would be crazy? It would be crazy if there was another like lockdown. That means people have to stay indoors and they can't go outside and do things because there's like a virus out and they don't want people to get the virus. Basically like 2020 when cough cough was a big thing and people have to stay indoors and, I don't know, play games, do live streaming, make TikTok vlogs of yourself, or just basically do anything in general. Quarantine is also the reason why content creation has been a very big thing in the past couple of years because a lot of people quit their jobs to become musicians, content creators, Twitch streamers, or anything that's related to internet social media because people realize that, oh damn, I could just quit my job and become a content creator and make millions of dollars from it. Well, back then, yes, it would have been a great idea to quit your job and become a content creator, but now due to inflation and tariffs, yeah, that was kind of a bad idea. Like here's my thing with like being a social media influencer. Like you can have a regular 9 to 5 and be a content creator at the same time. You just can't post every single day like Moist Critical does. Unless if you love posting videos while you're at work, then I guess so. We're getting off topic here. Basically, it would be crazy if there was another like worldwide lockdown like they did back in 2020 just because of Hantavirus and all these new upcoming viruses that are unknown. Overall, these viruses are no joke. You know, people literally have died from these viruses. And I don't think it's a good idea to make like fan edits or say, yay, new virus, I get to stay at home again, yay. Dude, if you're like that, you are so sicking to me because this is not something to be celebrating. This is not something to be happy about. This is something that's very serious and people have died from it. And you're over here saying, I miss quarantine. Dude. And look, you know, this is just my opinion. I don't really care what anybody has to say. You can like quarantine if you want. I'm not saying, you know, you have to agree with me. Totally fine if you have your own opinions. Again, this topic that we're talking about is just my opinion. I mean, really, Hantavirus is pretty terrible. Right at this second, there's no cure for it. I just hope no one else gets infected by it. Let's just hope they make a cure for it. Anywho, I'm probably going to wrap things here. Like the video if you like it, subscribe if you love the content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!